Hi, Cheryl here, and before we get started, I want to tell you about this awesome gaming channel, Domus Live 2. Domus and his friends are funny and have a contagious energy and teach you tips for conquering GTA 5. The best part is he uploads daily. So click here, right here, or down in the description below, and learn all about the GTA 5 tricks you need to impress your gamer friends. Hi, it's Cheryl here, and I'm here today to show you how to make a cornrow bracelet on the monster tail loom. If you're familiar with this bracelet, I'm sure you've seen that it can be made on lots of different looms, but I have yet to make a video for it on the monster tail loom. So today I'm going to show you how to do it on that loom today. So we're going to start out by putting your bands on the middle pegs and twisting them. Next setup is going to be diagonal. The diagonal goes right on top. Push them down. Give you a chance to catch up here. And once you got both of those on, your third row is going to go right on top of the ones you twisted on the same pegs. So you've got 3 rows on here now. And it should look like this from the side. And from the top. All right, so if it doesn't, rewind and check it out one more time. If it does look like that, then you're ready to go. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the side and you're going to pull over this bottom row. You're pulling up and over. So I'm going to start this one and I'm going to pull it up and over into the middle and drop it. I'm going to do that all the way along this bottom row. Up in the middle and drop. Then I'm going to turn. Do the same thing for the other side. Just the bottom row. And push everything down. Then you're going to put on a diagonal row. Right on top of your other diagonal row. Okay, once you have that on, you're going to go all the way around and pull that over. Pull it up and over into the center. So you're going to start on one side and do it. You're going to turn and get your end peg. Carefully don't pull it off. Do the other side. If you have trouble with it popping off, put your finger in the middle and just hold down as you're doing this. That'll help it. Do the other side. I'm holding down behind the pegs I'm working at, and I'm moving into my finger to the next peg. And then turn and get the other end peg. So I went all the way around the loom and pulled that bottom row over, a diagonal row. Now I'm going back and putting on another row on top of the row that's going vertically, or front to back, whatever, however you want to describe this. And I'm going to pull this up and over. So these are the two rows you're going to go between now. Make sure to hold your finger behind it and hold it down. This loom doesn't hold it on as well as the other one, so it's easier to hold your finger behind it and hold it down. But I love the portability of it. And I do like the smallness of it. All right, so once you have both sides pulled up and over, you're ready to add your diagonal row again. It's always right on top of where it was previously. Now you're going to do the front, the sides, and the back again. Find that I'm going too fast for you, pause the video and catch up, and then start it again when you're ready. All right, now we are at the vertical one again. The front and turn it and do the back. The biggest mistake I find with this bracelet is that people forget to do the other side. So just always make sure you're turning it and doing both sides. And we're at the vertical, or diagonal, excuse me. Make sure when you do this one, you do the ends. And if my talking annoys you, just turn me down. Turn down the volume. Should see it's starting to come out here. All right, so from here on out, it's just repetition. So I'm going to do one more row here, and after that, I'm going to move on to how to finish it off. We'll do a couple more. So just going back and forth between the vertical row and the diagonal row. So if you don't have it, just rewind and watch it again. But it's pretty basic once you got the initial setup. And, you know, if you're having trouble with it popping off, make sure you got your finger in the center, pushing it down. I have some of it coming out to show you what it's looking like. All right, so from here, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up a bit off to show you how to end it off. And I'll be back. Okay, I'm ready to take this off of the loom. The last row I just did was a diagonal row, so I'm going to make sure that I do a row from front to back here before I take it off. Once I have that row on, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my sides in. So this is the one where the diagonal was going this way. So I'm going to pull this. I'm going to go in from the top and pull it off and bring it to the front and put it on. Then I'm going to take the bottom one and pull it up over it and push it down. This one, the diagonal was going this way, so I'm going to take it off, pull this down, and pull it to the back and put it on. Hold my finger in the middle here and pull the bottom one up and over it. Okay. Then I'm going to very carefully, one at a time, take these while I'm pulling this down and move them. Oops, this is slipping off. There we go. Move these to the back. Push them down. Taking the top ones first, and then I'm going to go back and get the bottom ones. And like I said, I'm holding this down to keep it tight. Okay, once I have them all over, again, keep some pressure in the back here. I'm going to grab the bottom two and pull them up over the top two on each one. And I'm pushing down in the back of the peg as I do it. Push it down and pull it to lock them in. right, from here you're going to clip it. Use whatever kind of clips you want. I'm using Q clips, but that doesn't mean you have to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the clip up through so that it's on for each one of these before I take them off the pegs. Making sure it's on both bands before I take them off. And then I'm going to take it off of the loom. And I'm going to take my clips, flip it around, and hook them. I'm going to hook them through a couple bands on this side, not just one. Make sure you get at least two. Hook your two end ones, throw a couple bands on the end, and then find a nice middle spot for your middle one. I always do the end ones first and then come back to the middle. And there you have it, the cornrow bracelet on the Monster Tail loom. If you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you for watching my video. Please check back. I have lots of videos online and on the Monster Tail, by the hook, on the rainbow loom, and on other looms. So thanks again for watching.